On a sunny day like today in Dover, it's difficult to ignore the thousands of people setting off for their annual jaunt across France with the family, probably in a car packed full of screaming kids. Now, a lot of families have decided to take the plunge and invest in a large MPV-style vehicle, only to discover that that just means there's more room to argue in. Chrysler have got together with Panasonic, and they've equipped a Voyager with more technology than you can shake a remote at to create probably the ultimate in in-car entertainment. And it's over here. Do you remember when CD were the two letters that represented the last word in technology? Well, now they're three letters, DVD, digital video discs. And they're in here, as are the screens. Not one, not two, three television screens in here. This is one high-tech interior. And your first question is, where is all the technology? Well, it's hidden. It all gets a little bit James Bond. Okay, immediately you can see there's a fairly standard little stereo unit here. More on that later. But other than that, it's standard Voyager kit. Oh, but it's not. It's hidden. For instance, here in my sun visor, I have the controller unit for the DVD system itself. And then those three screens. Well, number one, for my front seat passenger, is in their visor. And then behind me, down the length of the car, well, we have number two. And right at the back, number three, for the rear seat passengers. They're also equipped with a set of headphones each. So what can happen is on that long journey, me, the driver, sits here, perhaps listening to something refined like Radio 4 or Classic FM. And then my passengers, well, one of them might want to watch a video from the DVD system. One might want to watch the television all at the same time. And ultimately, somebody at the back might perhaps want to play a video game. It's all possible. Complete isolation. Lovely. Picture it. It's got to be better than playing who can spot the most cows by the side of the road on a long journey. The kids are in the back, larking about as always. Telly on. Very soon, no more larking about. It's actually quite interesting. So let's recap where we've gone from the old days when you had a little radio with two knobs on that just about tuned, or even the old 16 tracks. We have up front a very elaborate stereo. We have a DVD, that's digital video disc system. That means digital quality video is available throughout the car, thank you. We have one screen at the front in the sun visor, we have one here for me, and we have one here for the rear two passengers. And then, to complete the effect, we have the headphones, which can be tuned to whichever source you're listening to at any time. Settle back and enjoy the journey. It's very much like being on a plane, really. I presume there is a hostess somewhere, isn't there? Oh, and about that stereo, well, we are talking something just a little bit special here. Believe me, the kids are just gonna love this. Apparently, it has 450 watts RMS. Whatever that is, all I'm told is that's quite loud. It also has a remote control. You've gone out and spent big money on installing kind of the ultimate in-car entertainment system. So we are talking pop star stuff, aren't we? In terms of money, it's not going to be for everybody.
Well, it's probably looking at about the best part of £7,000-8,000 that we've done to this car. But you don't need to go to that extent. You could put a DVD system into a vehicle for about £2,000 and still have visual and audio sound from it. So it depends to what extent you want to go. And of course, this is a show vehicle. You've got to remember.
We've come a long way from the old scratchy stereos that just received AM, obviously. Is this it? Is this the ultimate? Is this the newest?
Well, this is the latest technology, DVD, in a car, and it's sort of the bit of a world's first as well. But it's to what extent you want to go. You can go bigger, you can go better than what we've got here. We wanted good quality sound and we wanted a very subtle installation. And I think we've managed to achieve that. We do have other areas where we have speakers everywhere on show, and it's to what extent you want to stop. Of course, the other boundary you have is what size of car you've got. The bigger the car, the bigger the amount of speakers.
As manufacturers are turning their attention to making the interior of cars nicer places for us to be, is in-car entertainment going to be the next field of development, the next big step?
Yes, it is. I mean, more and more people are tailoring their requirements with CD becoming the main media now. Cassette is really starting to die.
This has been the first time any programme has been able to play with this technology, with what must be the cutting edge in in-car entertainment. It's not so much a case of a drive-in movie as taking the entire cinema with you. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board. Today's movie will be Dumbo. Starts in 5 minutes. Popcorn is available. I think there's some stuck down the bottom of the seat, actually. Settle back and enjoy the journey. And that's it from Dover. I'll leave you with a look at what's coming up in next week's Motor Week. Until then, see ya.